That's definitely me. My bad.
Fuck, you scuffed your shoe already.
Cause he don't give a fuck about shoes
It
no
was
more.
free.
Like, look, I wear heels.
La 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 la. Oh, let's shoot a podcast.
Here's the thing, it's just us.
What episode is this? This is episode 29 of the Just Us Pod. I am Fabian, and we have a guest today to the right of me,
Hey, y'all. It's Tisha, a.k.a. Mean the King.
and to the right of her,
What's up? I'm Ken.
to the right of him.
Just in.
Justin.
Episode 292929.
How was everyone's week?
My
2
week.
weeks. The past 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, 2 weeks. We got some catching up to
Had a
do.
little hiatus.
Yeah, man. Everybody been all right?
I've been cool.
All right, had a good week, ma'am.
I've been fighting. I've been fighting.
And thanks for joining us on such a short notice.
I ain't have shit else to do. I'm trying to save money. I would have been out at brunch.
That's one way to look at it. How about you, Ken? How you been over the last 2 weeks?
I'm good, bro.
Everything
Same-
all right?
Yeah, same shit, different day. You know,
Different toilet.
still working, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. How about you, Dan?
Yeah.
Oh, straight, man. Straight. We hit 300 subscribers.
300
Okay.
subscribers.
300. Actually, I think we're at 303 right now.
Hey, and them all organic follows, too. We had
For
a couple
real.
videos that's like booming right now because somebody said something crazy on the pod. Somebody said something crazy on the pod. I ain't saying no names, but you can tell by the energy in the room who said it.
Shit happens.
I had an okay week, man. Came in second place again today.
God damn, bro.
Bro.
You gonna win one of them.
Bro, and it was crazy. The team that beat us today, literally, we're 0-3 against them. They beat us in Nationals in San Antonio. They beat us yesterday by 4. And today, we both made it to the championship, and they beat us by 6. They just got our number, bro. They got our number. I'm talking about AAU basketball, my sons.
Oh, it's basketball.
Yeah, basketball.
Oh, so it ain't football season.
It's football season, too, but
Oh,
we
it
ain't
is?
got there yet.
Oh, okay.
I ain't started getting my heart broke because of that yet.
Hmm.
Interesting. Something else interesting happened, man. My son had his first fight.
Oh, wow. How did that go?
It was terrible. He embarrassed the family name.
That's what you posted.
Yeah, he embarrassed the Coleman family name, but but he won. He won.
So what
But-
was embarrassing?
The way he won, it was a terrible. It was a terrible.
no.
Neither one of the kids
Like,
can fight.
would you say he dropped him, or you think he like slipped on the curb?
Nah. That second left really he stunned him. That second left put him in a world. He didn't know what was going on
He was
after that.
praying for that left to land
Hey,
too.
dog, he threw that left like 6 times. It was just coming so slow.
Yeah.
It was slow.
One thing that I noticed in that video was use a bitch is timeless. We was using it when we was that age. They using it this age. So I think that one's here for
Especially
for
when
good.
you know you losing the fight.
Oh yeah.
You was a bitch, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a bitch when you was eating these up. But anyway, man, I read a post on Facebook. You know, it's back to school time. Y'all kids back to school already?
Yeah.
Everybody to school? Everybody kids went
I'm
back to
so
school?
happy.
Hey, I know.
Yeah,
All the
about it.
parents are happy.
Ain't got about no
Shit.
more clothes right now for at least
Why you ain't happy?
They in
Dennis?
uniform?
3 weeks.
They in uniform?
I said he
For-
got
for
Oh.
at least 3 weeks.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. And that's how
3
I'm doing.
weeks?
I said at least.
Y'all, hold on.
Do we buy 3 weeks worth of clothes? Is that what you about to ask?
No, I'm about to. You said you don't have to buy any clothes for at least 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Meaning you gonna go buy more clothes after they just started.
Yes.
Man, see, y'all be thinking it be me.
What?
Man, what I bought at the beginning of the year is what they gonna have until they start growing out of that shit. What? Are you crazy? What do you mean you going to buy more clothes in 3 weeks?
I agree.
I feel like a month's worth
Get some more in
is
3 weeks,
is
right?
enough
Yeah.
to recycle, though.
Yeah.
Like, if you buy a month's worth and if you
Right.
buy a month's worth of shoes, it's enough to recycle. You can't say, oh, they wear the same outfit all the time.
Yeah.
See, that's what I do. Like when I go school shopping, I really go school shopping. Like all my kids get 4 or 5 pair of shoes, and they get Like I bought Nike Tech, bro, and it's not even cold yet. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I just bought the Nike Tech. So when it do get cold, they already have it. I'm not spending money on no clothes no time soon.
I
can
also
say-
got 5 kids, bro.
I was about to
Yeah,
say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody get 2 outfits right now.
Start
Then-
5.
Yeah. Then in 3,
Home and away.
yeah, after we get that next free check, I got
Yeah,
y'all.
the
Yeah.
twins ain't even getting nothing. They,
Yeah.
they up next.
I remember that. Anyway, speaking of back to school, I read a post on Facebook. The post read, this is from a young lady. The post read, it's back to school and y'all in my DM. If you ain't asking if my children got everything they need, then get the fuck out of it. We have nothing to discuss.
She really said that?
Yeah.
That's a real post from a real person. I checked the page, pictures, and everything. Like,
Oh,
this
you know
is
her?
real. No, I don't know her, but I
No,
know
mean,
I
that-
seen.
I mean, she a hater, bro. like when school time is peak scumbag season, bro.
See,
You ain't gotta worry about them kids for 8 hours a day.
hey, he didn't give a damn about it for
Shit.
kids had nothing. That boy said she hating.
Yeah, she hating, bro. She giving up the game too.
Yeah, that's crazy. We trying to set it in stone. Like, why they at school from 7:30
Man.
to 3 o'clock? We trying to see where we fit in at. And she out here
Yeah,
talking about
because
get out my DMs.
It's like you telling me I can go drop my car off to get an oil change. You pick me up, and you ain't got no kids at the house, so we can go back to the crib, bro. Come on, man, you hating.
Yes. As she should. You about to fuck me for free and I done spent
They ain't my kids.
all of this. They're not
So-
they're not your kids, but you're in my inbox, you wanting me. So if you want me, you have to deal with anything that I give to you because you wanted me. You're in my DM.
So because you made horrible choices in fathers.
Exactly.
No, it's
my
not
fault.
about making horrible choices in father, because who said them back to school clothes that she did spend did not come from her father. But it's the fact that you, her baby father, but it's the fact that you inbox her on her time while her kids got to go to school in hopes of her being freaky because the kids is gone.
How are a man supposed to know her kids and her kids in need? And I'm pretty sure her
It's-
kids ain't in her profile picture.
It's not about her. It's not about her kids in need. It's about you. You giving the money back that I already
That
spent.
means she needs something.
Oh, yeah, of course,
I feel-
like
Okay.
she not saying like her kids. It's,
Um,
it's like pay your way though.
I'm here to fuck you, not your
Yes.
kids.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we ain't fucking
like-
kids anyway.
I,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro. And okay, yes, it depends on what your, let's say, what angle you're trying to go or whatever. But if it's just straight up, hey, back to school fucking, bro, like I'm not finna buy nothing for nobody for no goddamn pussy, bro. Because if you tell me no,
Yeah.
it's another one that's gonna say yes.
Right
of
on.
course.
And I look at both sides of the spectrum, right? I can understand where she's coming from. To me, that post sounds like she's frustrated because she's probably, I'm not saying that she is, but she's probably trying to take care of all this shit by herself.
Yeah.
That's what that post exudes to me. I don't know if that's true, but it sounded like ugh. It sounded like as soon as she read it, she just got disgusted because it was like, ugh, these niggas are so horny, but I'm trying to get these damn school clothes back for these kids, and they all in my inbox, so I can see it. I understand, like,
Yes,
but don't be so angry, bro. We don't know that you need help with your kids' school clothes.
but the key word is DM, meaning we don't even have each other's number. You
Right.
just horny. You horny. You hit me up because I fucked you before, or you just got hopes of fucking me. You know I got these kids, and you know who I am.
I don't know your
So
situation just yet, though.
you don't care about the situation. You care about getting your rocks out.
Right. Until we have a conversation. So don't shun me as soon as I say, damn, what's going on with you? Because I saw something I like. Like now I can't even go in the DM around a certain period of time. Like,
No.
okay, so at Christmas ain't no going in the DM.
Right.
And-
On birthdays ain't no going in the DM.
Right. I wish
Back
more
to
men
school.
would understand that though.
Wait,
How are we
crazy.
supposed to know that?
I would. You should know who you DMing. If you don't know that, then you shouldn't be DMing nobody and trying to get a random to fuck. Like that's crazy
But
to me.
look, it ain't the, well, I ain't gonna say that. The idea is to get some draws. I'm gonna just be 100% honest. If you DMing somebody, you saw them like, damn, yeah. But at the same time, y'all gotta give us the benefit of the doubt. We not going through the page and scoping like, oh, she got 3 kids. Oh, school is about to be back in. Let me go in here and say, hey, everything good with you. Your kids got something in the back. I was trying to take you out on a date, but I want to make sure your kids good first. That don't sound crazy.
But look at it like this. Let's say a dude does peep the scene and do all of that, then he hit and leave. Then he a piece of shit because
No,
he
not.
did all
If
those.
he paid.
He did XYZ just to get in.
So if he paid, you good with that?
Like if he reimbursed the money I spent on every fucking thing, and like he know that that's all he wanted to do was fuck anyway. All right, by any means, but don't come in my DM because you know my kids at school.
Nah, but here's the problem with this post. One, she blowing up the spot. What do I mean by that?
It's the second time saying
No, but
serious about
for the opposite reason, right? Because now it's like, bro, if that's what you wanted, like tell them that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but now you make this post, it went viral. The next motherfucker that people see you with gonna be like, they just gonna look at him and be like, oh,
he must have paid
hitting
for the
because he got
clothes.
some goddamn back to school. He bought a backpack. He bought a JanSport.
Back
Like,
Jan
How you
Boy,
supposed to know?
the
How
mess
you
one or the
supposed to know?
clear?
yeah, either one.
And the other side to it too is it's all right. It's cool. Like if like don't make it public like that though. Like if I come in your DM and you like, hey bro, hey look, you cute. I fuck with you. I talk to you, but I'm struggling trying to get these back to school. I'm struggling trying to get this shit together. So if you want to holler, we can holler. We can do whatever. But you, what's up? You got something? If you come straight forward like that instead of going on Facebook and making a post outside of the DM, like, these ratchet ass niggas DMing me and I'm just going to get my kids to go back to school. Like, don't do that. Just be real. Like, tell us how you really feel. Like some niggas will be like, damn, you real as fuck for that. Nah, I ain't giving you shit. Or, bet, I'll come through the night. I got cash on me. What you trying to do?
That's too much like right though. Fam.
It is.
It is.
But that
Wait
post
till
too much
payday
like
hit.
wrong.
But let me tell you exactly what this post came from. A whole bunch of her exes. Oh, a whole bunch sounded a lot, right? But like a whole, like her exes hit her up. Niggas that played on her top hit her up. I've been this girl before, but just not in no back to school. I just recently kind of been this girl. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. Like, it's frustrating when you going through boom, 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 and motherfuckers know you going through boom, 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 or motherfuckers know you, like, she probably been a single mother forever. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And you steady inboxing me, knowing that you know me. You know I got 3 kids, 4 kids, 5 kids. And you inboxed me talking about fucking because you know my kids just got on the bus. You hit me up 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning talking about fucking, knowing that my kids got on the bus. Is you on pay for something that I already spent?
So okay,
Because you're frustrated.
So you okay that
I don't
okay.
see
I-
the problem.
Yeah, the problem is you inconsiderate. You don't give a fuck. So I'm gonna charge you. I charge anybody that don't give a fuck about my life.
Right. So that's interesting because I didn't look at that perspective. So you saying this more than likely coming from niggas she's already dealt with?
Yes, this
and who knows what she got going on.
this definitely came from that.
Okay, I can see the frustration in that post now if it's coming from somebody who know your situation. But I will say, niggas don't be giving a fuck.
Y'all don't be giving a fuck, and that's why y'all getting taxed though.
Yeah, niggas do not.
But that's
be
why you're
caring,
getting
dog.
taxed though. You don't care. When you nut, you are going to forget every fucking thing. You're not even gonna remember my name.
I will say
So
this
I'm
about
going
me
to-
personally. I am known to pay like I weigh.
Okay.
But that's crazy.
Big face.
I'm just saying. I'm
Me
not.
personally,
Hey,
I cannot wrap my head around paying for vagina, whether it's in the terms
All y'all
of-
pay for vagina.
Who?
Every man.
Who?
And then y'all pay for it with different terms.
Shit.
hey, we've had an episode on this. If you'd like to see how me and Dennis feels about this, just go back and watch episode 25. Was it 25 or 26?
I don't know. Shout out to High Frequency for the juice, by the way.
Hey, man. Hey, next time, High Frequency, there's 3 people on this podcast. If you want to give out some juice, some freshly squeezed juice, there's 3 people. Hey,
Stop, bitch.
there's 3 people on this podcast, and today we have a guest. So every time you want to give something free, it needs to be enforced. Thank you very much, High Frequency.
Hey, I'm gonna start shouting out all the people that we know that have a brand that they're growing, whatever it is.
No, no, no,
But
no, no.
hold on,
Hell no.
This ain't the time for a business meeting in the middle of the park.
I'm gonna expect that because no, I mean this goes to one of the conversations that we have had before, and I think that it'd be good to say it on camera. But yeah, we are looking for entrepreneurs that want to come up here and discuss, kind of some of the struggles that they see, bounce some ideas off of them, networking, all that kind of shit. But anyway, back to the regular schedule program.
That's for anybody, even if whoever he shouts out, please send it in force. Don't come up here with no one nothing. I don't care who
I
it
be
is.
working out in these streets, y'all. I be getting a lot of free shit, bro.
So this was another viral post, right? We need to talk about, and I think you took a liking to this
Yes.
one. The post read, "Cheating isn't a deal breaker. Women just like to pretend like it is."
Correct.
Cheating isn't a deal breaker. Women just like to pretend that it is.
I'm gonna get canceled for this one
Why you say that?
because I'm not on the women's side on this one. All the women like, oh no, I won't take him back. And the funny thing about that is I've never took somebody back. But what I can say is none of my men was valuable. I either made more than them, I paid for the majority of my bills by myself, and they weren't my kids' fathers. They weren't somebody bringing in anything to my life, making me progress. So I left all those men alone. But I feel like when you deal with a valuable man, whether it's he's a good father to your kids, whether it's he's paying all your bills, whether it's he the handyman, he can fix your car better than anybody. You might leave him for a couple months. You might leave him for a year. But I bet you be back when can't nobody else
Do the things that he was doing?
Yes, and that's why the post is valid, because it's like you pretend. A deal breaker means you ain't going back. You pretend just to please yourself, just to make yourself feel good about you didn't settle for something, right? But you let him come back thinking, oh, he changed. Yeah, he got his act right.
But you know he didn't. You let him come back for your own reason because you need that car fixed.
Exactly.
Or you need that light bill paid.
Exactly. And nobody else is doing it like him, or nobody else care for you as much as him. And it's really nothing wrong with taking your man back. It's nothing wrong with taking your man back, but it's the ego. Women's ego. Like, because the first thing they say about the women you cheat on is like, oh, she ugly, right?
Yeah.
Or she ain't, or I got these degrees and she work at the dollar store. It's petty, it's catty, because that's your ego playing.
Right.
Versus a man, when a man gets cheated on, that's his pride. That's his which is two different things to me. That's his possession has been taken from him. Which is like,
especially if you sucking dick.
exactly.
So in a nutshell, if I bring something to the table, I can cheat.
If you are valuable, you most likely to be forgiven.
And another, and I
Not
don't wanna-
saying that you could just cheat willy-nilly. You just
and I don't want to go too far off the spectrum, but something else I read in between the lines, and it's still in the same spectrum. The valuable part, of course, and you're saying it's okay if a man gets caught cheating as long as whatever he brings to the table is okay.
I never said it was okay. I
Okay,
never
it's not
gave
okay.
I never
It's not
gave it
okay.
the go
Okay.
to cheat. I'm saying women are lying when they're saying they're not taking their man back, that they know for sure is a good ass man.
Yeah.
Like, y'all don't cheat with the ideas of breaking somebody's heart. Y'all not cheating with that. And
So
That
let me
can-
ask this question. That brought another thing to me, right? So you do believe that men in particular can cheat but still love their women unconditional?
hell yeah.
Okay.
Even a woman can. I feel like
I didn't say it this time.
Hey,
It wasn't me this time.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just
yeah,
trying to see what's going on.
even a woman can. That's insecurities that play a big part in that when it comes down to the woman, because like now she's wondering like, is she better than me?
Yeah.
Is she? That's your own insecurity. That ain't got shit to do with you. That man laying his penis inside of her don't have nothing to do with you.
Nothing
Nothing
got
at
to do with
all. You doing everything that you're supposed to do as a woman.
that mistake that we was making in the moment ain't about you.
Right.
It's about us.
And then I'm not gonna say mistake because if you a habitual cheater, you just like sex, okay? Like it's just
or you bring that much to the table.
Hey.
No,
Hey.
well, okay, so
Hey.
okay.
I'm just speaking for all
Say
all the different spectrums out there, right? I'm not nothing personal. Just
In my personal experience, I have been a cheater, and I've been taken back every single time.
exactly.
But I do agree with you for the simple fact it is. I would think that it's because of the kind of man that I am, because of the kind of father that I am, because of the kind of provider that I am. I don't know it to be, and I will also say it's because of the kind of love that the woman had for me, right? You know what I'm saying? So I think all of that outweighed my infidelities and my immaturity. I do believe that to be the case. But at the same time, I'm going to agree with you again. It is not okay. It ain't okay to cheat. But it is what it is when you have all of the keys. Like,
Yes.
when you a provider, bro, when you are a loving father, when you are just the man who most women want, but you did a little cheating, a lot of the times a woman will say, all right, come on home. You did that, but I ain't finna let that hoe have all of that.
right.
She had that dick one or two times, but she ain't finna get all of that.
Correct.
Cause I know all of what you, but then some women will stick to their guns and say, nah, it's a man who got all of that and more and still leave his dick with me. So I get both sides.
Insecure.
Here's a very interesting question. So can you be a good man if you cheat but you take care of everything else?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You being a good man has nothing to do with you cheating. And I get tired of people saying stuff like that because that does not validate your overall character. Like that. Why y'all laughing?
I'm like this, like go ahead on, sister.
That does not
Tell her
validate.
what they don't wanna hear.
And I'm serious. And that does not validate your overall character. Now, when you just don't give a fuck about the woman, you probably there because it's cheaper to keep her or something. Like when you just don't give a fuck, I'd hope a good man is not cheating every 5 minutes.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like when it becomes like a repetitive thing, you just with the woman just because,
Yeah.
or you need her for something.
How does a woman identify a good man, let's say, and is it all right, oh, you know, this guy is coming, he's giving me everything I want, or he fits the mold of what I need or what the, let's say, the world has defined as a good man, or is there something specific that qualifies somebody as a good man or not?
My idea of a good man is, without a doubt, I can trust him to lead my whole entire life. Like, in regards of, well, I'm not a bullshit ass woman, so let me just start there, because it is some bitches that just don't care. But my idea of a good man is solely a man I can learn from, a man that can provide if stuff goes sour, a man that is a great father, a man that cares about, like, if anything is happening and I call him and he has a solution for it. Like, that's my idea of a good man. And that's not some women idea of a good man is a man that follow them every day, tell them they beautiful every day. I don't care about that. You ain't got to tell me I'm beautiful every day, because I'm going to go inside the mirror and tell myself that I'm beautiful every day. Like, different women have different things that they want from men, or whatever. And every good man ain't supposed to be your man. And that's what some women forget too.
Yeah. From the man's perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had a woman like not know how to accept the fact that you were a good man? Or because she doesn't know, like maybe you're the first good man that has ever come around.
From my experience, and my perspective, I'll have to say, when you with someone for such a long time, because I've had a relationship where I was with for a long time, right? So I think that women don't understand how to deal with a man who's become a good man.
Mm-hmm.
Or most broken women when they get a man who's good, they don't understand that man's morals, his goals, his plans. He knows what he wants. He understands where he's going. He gets it. So when a woman gets a man of that caliber, they don't know how to handle him. They don't know how to follow. They don't know how to let him lead with his actions. So for me, I would say it's tough for a woman who's never had a man that's for real. If you've never had a man that's for real about you, for real about him, knows himself, knows how to treat you, knows what to say, when to say it, how to say it, knows when you need a date, knows when he needs to book you a massage, knows when he needs to leave you alone, knows when he needs to talk to you, knows how to communicate. When you have a man that knows all of these things and you've never had that, I do believe that you find little things to try to scale back and have arguments or, you know, have these things where you want confrontation. And it's because you don't know how to receive that man just yet. Now, I'm not saying that you can't learn how to receive that man. You can't learn how to be who that man needs you to be or what that man needs you to be. I'm not saying that can't be true. But what I am saying is it's probably really, really hard for a woman who's never had a good man to step into the role of being the best woman or a great woman to a man that sets boundaries, that knows what he wants, that's confident in himself, that's confident in his skill, that's confident in the confidence that he gives his woman. It's really, really hard for even a man to find a good woman. Like, and vice versa. This goes both ways. It's hard for people who's never had stability and substance on either end to step into a role that they've never been in before.
Yeah.
I had a good man last year. I let his ass go. And I'm going to tell you why. He was a good man, but like I said, he was not my good man. He was everything that I mentioned. He did it, but in regards of what benefited him, and he demanded so much without considering who I am as a person. Like, and it had nothing to do with like our well-beings or nothing.
Hold on, let's talk about that piece right there. So you said he took care of everything and did everything without regards of who you were. What do you mean exactly?
Okay, I guess love languages, if you want to say that.
Yeah, let's like give an example of something that might have transpired.
He paid for everything.
Okay.
Any problem you had, he fixed it.
Okay.
Sex, he was good.
And you broke it off.
I broke it off. I ghosted him.
Okay, finish. Okay.
For the simple fact, he wanted to have somebody love him in he was the only child.
Okay.
So he wanted me to treat him as like his mother. Like as if
So he did all of these things in return
of
hoping that you would be waiting on him hand and foot?
Yes. Hoping that I would be super affectionate. And I'm not. So that used to aggravate him to the point that he'll yell to the top of his lungs, I deserve to be loved like this. You absolutely do. So go find you somebody else that can do that for you, because I cannot hold your big 6'3" ass every night. Like I can't do that. That's not who I am.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. And that's 100% real of you to understand that, hey, this is a good man.
Yes.
This man does, and a lot of women are not real enough to say, this man is a great man. But his expectations that he need back from me, I cannot
give him.
I cannot get hey, I give you applause for that.
Yeah.
Because women cannot identify that, and they'll continue to take from that man. And and they'll destroy him and themselves because they don't understand that they can't deal with his expectations after being such. And a lot of times
they'll end up cheating.
Right. They'll end up finding. So let me ask you this question. What was so hard about doing for him what he wanted in return for all of the good that he did. What was so bad to you? What was so bad about being cuddling or holding him or whatever you wanted?
Because I did everything like he wasn't compromising with me. I cook for you and your kids.
Okay.
I did the wifely duties, the normal wifely duties. I never denied you of sex.
So it was just that one
It
thing.
was that one thing that made him yell to the top of his lungs.
The affectionate part.
The affectionate part, being super affectionate. It's not that I wasn't affectionate. He wants me to be super affectionate, and that's not something that I am. And I it's like, even if I try, I'm fake. Even if I try, I'm fake. It's not me. Now I'm getting disgusted from you. Like, I'm like, man, this nigga, goddamn. Like, he always trying to be. You got a big ass 2-story house in Pearland. There's no reason for you to
Let's
be in
not
the.
give too many details about this man.
Well, yeah, like y'all never gonna catch on. Look, y'all ain't never gonna catch on. But there's no reason for you to be in my ass all day, every day.
Why not?
Because that's not who I am.
But
And
that's what he needs, though. I mean,
that's what he
totally
needs. What
get
about what I
I
need?
totally understand that part,
But he wasn't giving you everything you need.
That's
You
what
just
I'm
said
saying.
He was
I
already.
didn't. He gave me everything I need, but not like I asked. That's called love bombing. When you keep on doing this in hopes that I'll change to be somebody that you're not. That whatever. That's when you're being selfish. You're
So
being.
saying he was doing everything, but it wasn't genuine.
It wasn't genuine. It was in hopes of.
Then I don't feel like he was a good man then.
No, he could
He
have.
was not a good man then.
Okay, well, he could have been a good man to whoever else accepts that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He probably thought in his head that he was being a good man. I'm a provider. Because when we used to argue, that's all he used to say.
No, I mean,
I'm a
but-
provider. I'm
but-
this. I'm this. I'm this. The idealistic of a
Yeah,
good
but
man. You know
that's
what
where
I'm saying?
it becomes very like controlling, right? Like if you're
That's
gonna
what I was
be,
saying.
it's disingenuous.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing genuine about it, and
Yeah, that's
it's
what I was saying.
like it's a form of manipulation.
For
That's what I was saying.
For sure. Man, listen.
So I'm not crazy.
Hey, don't try to force your good manness
Yes.
on a woman. And that's what this sounds like.
Yeah.
I'm going to do what the world says a good man does, right? I'm going to pay all the bills. I'm going to make sure all of this is paid. I'm going to make sure that nobody wants nothing. She going to cook. She going to clean. She going to take care of the kids. All of this. But you're wishing and hoping that this woman changes into the woman that I want her to be. You're a good man in regards to what the world will say you're a good man in, because a lot of women will go like this.
Exactly.
They're going to hear this clip
Exactly.
and they're going to go like, oh shit, I would have been
I would've
all up
did
his
it.
ass. Oh, I would have been holding him like a teddy bear, like his mama. I don't care. He paying all the bills. But see, until you get into certain situations, until you understand exactly what's going on, to me, I 100% commend you on just saying, you know what? This man is a good man and he will be a good man to somebody. Just not for me, for the simple fact I cannot do this part. And you communicated to him that, nah, that ain't
Yeah.
me. That ain't what I'm on.
Over and over again, and he kept saying, okay, I whatever. Then he'll go back to the same thing. I'd rather a man, like how he provided whatever, I'd rather a man go 50-50 as long as he don't allow me to change who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
what
don't
you
try to change who I am. Like that, and who I am is not bad. I just don't want to kiss you all day. You know, like I don't want to kiss all day. I want to go
Hey,
make some money.
I feel, hey,
I think the term of being a good man, it's more of a perspective base. That's what I was trying to say. It's more of a perspective, because what could be good for her, could be not good for the next person. Or that dude could have not been shown how to be a man, but he got his idea of what a man is supposed to be, like Faye said, off of what the world says a man is supposed to be. So it takes for a man to find out who he really is in order to be a good man
100%.
for himself, not just for the idea of dating a woman or being with a woman, but also a woman also needs an idea of what a good man is also, because a woman can't go off what she sees from her friends' significant other, you know what I mean, or what her brother is doing, or what her uncle is doing, or what her dad was doing. That may not work for that person. Just it's an idea. You don't know what people have went through to become who they are today.
Yeah.
You know, people have ups and downs and all type of struggles.
You've been doing this too long not to be talking into that mic, bro.
Hey, I find it.
I just oh, my bad.
All right, turn it.
Pause, bro.
moving my mic.
But
But,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I forget you fucked my train of thought up.
My bad. I couldn't.
I
hear
find
you.
it. I find it. I find
That's
it.
me. That's me.
You good? I find it real interesting that we run into a woman who's had a man that we see it every day on social media that a lot of women want.
Yeah.
And I've said this before on social media in regards to posts like this that we see. You want that man who does everything for you until you have that man
Yeah.
and his expectations of you for doing those things
It's too high.
are is too high for you.
Yeah. I mean,
As-
go ahead.
some women might say like how you said it. Why not?
Yeah.
That was super small, but that's altering my whole personality. Like I'm literally not a clingy person.
But I mean, isn't that the
No,
that's the compromise of relationships, right? I mean,
But wait, look,
I-
let's remember though. Let's remember she does the cooking.
no. Hey,
She does
look,
the cleaning. Hold on. She does the cleaning. She takes care of the household. She takes care of the, that's normally what the compromise is.
Yeah.
She's not saying that she doesn't do it. She's saying that this man wants her
every 5
every
minutes.
minute to be lovey-dovey, hugging up, kissing,
Yeah.
and that's for her.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
too
Like
much.
for her situation specifically, I completely understand personal preference, right? But for the rest of the world, it's like
It's small.
it.
No, there's gonna
There's
be
a compromise.
Yeah.
If I'm not looking at the specifics of everything,
Yeah, the
right?
compromise. Yeah.
There has to be a compromise. In
There's
between.
gonna be some women that say, "Hey, I totally agree," because there's some things that men are not gonna give up their stance on, and there's some
Yeah.
things that women are not gonna get their stance up on. Look,
when we brought this topic up, I got to thinking, and I was like, I don't think I can ever say that I was somebody's first good man.
yeah,
Like even with my wife, right? Like I didn't become a good man until years into that relationship.
right.
I don't even really feel like I'm the greatest. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it was a very interesting topic because it's like although at this age you look back and you used to think to yourself like, man, I'm a good dude. But then when you really start breaking it down, bro, I was a piece of shit.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And then too, you have to realize what kind of a man that you were for that woman,
yeah,
and what kind of a man that she needed you to be. You might have been the best man that she ever had just because of how you catered to what she needed. So that's another part of it too. You don't necessarily have to be seen as a good man to the woman across from the woman that you have. As long as the woman sitting next to you that you got to go to bed with every night or that you got to deal with every night behind closed doors off of social media, as long as she says that is the perfect man for me, you did your job.
Oh, perfect man for me.
I also feel like if you're doing anything for a person, if you're not doing it out the kindness of your heart,
Yeah.
then that's not real. That's it's not
Exactly.
true. That's not who you are. And Fav, you brought up, excuse me, you brought up her cooking. Correct me if I'm wrong. You cook anyway, right? Regardless if it was a man or not.
Exactly. But my thing is, he was a single dad. My thing is, he was a single dad. There was times I don't let everybody meet my kids. But as a single dad, knowing that his kids is eating McDonald's and Popeyes every damn day,
Popeyes go crazy though.
but I'm just as a single
eating.
dad, I was making sure when I'm at his house and his kids see me or whatever, they
you
was
was
getting
cooking at his crib?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you ain't say all that.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I literally
I thought they
whatever.
was at your
But my
place.
thing is, he don't know what he don't use bleach. He don't use like I'm doing everything, showing him what it is to be in a household with a woman because he's a single dad, and I'm doing this because we're in a relationship. I make pretty good money. I'm not asking him to go full throttle provider.
$5.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if that's what you're doing for me, do it out the kindness of your heart, like you said. And if I'm cooking for you, I'm cooking because I see these kids in here that never had a home cooked meal, and they getting excited because they see a woman, the actual woman in here, and they get the motherly feel that they don't have. Mm-hmm. So to yell at me every day because you want to kiss on me all the time, and I just be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I gave you a kiss this morning, but you mad that I didn't give you a kiss 5 minutes later, and you mad that's crazy to me.
I got a question.
That's crazy to me, huh?
Is his mom in his life?
Yeah, I told you he's the only child, and I feel like his mom, he was rich by default. Like it's not like he's wealthy by.
He's spoiled.
He's spoiled, and I'm out here with y'all with these boots on.
So
with these boots on, I'm out here with y'all with these boots on. I'm not trying like.
I'm gonna run this.
Know where I'm coming from.
So he's looking for his mama in a woman.
Yes. His mama got mad. We had sex. Like, yes. Like,
whoa.
I'm serious.
He fucking his mama.
That's how I act. Trust me. When we got into it, I'm like, you act like you fucking your mom because she.
So check this out. This is kind of off topic, off the board or whatever, but very similar to this this conversation. So I have a friend that has a friend, right? And she calls me and she says, hey, give me your thoughts on this. This girl, this guy, they meet, right? Guy's got everything going for himself. Takes this girl on multiple trips, everything paid for. And she sends him some post on social media. And I forget what exactly it was, but some way or another, it turned into, well, yeah, that's exactly who you are. You're selfish. And she was like, what do you mean? He says, you won't even offer to tip at a restaurant. You won't even offer to take me out on a date. You know what I'm saying? So she, my friend, got very defensive and was arguing that her friend was being very selfish in her responses of, oh, no, a man's supposed to take care of me, this, that, and whatever, right? But when she asked me my thoughts on it, for me, he fucked up.
Right.
Because he set the tone.
Oh,
he set the tone. You wanted to be the man. You wanted to be looked at as the man. Bruh, you got to continue to be the man.
Correct.
Don't ever show somebody something that you cannot maintain.
Don't introduce me to a lifestyle that you cannot maintain. This man, the same man I'm talking about, the moment I met him, he chucked me a 1K within 4 days. I'm not no user. It made me like, damn, let me see what this man about. You know what I'm saying?
It grabbed your attention.
It grabbed my attention because it was like, well, damn. And then like everybody be talking shit, you know, oh, that's the type of me. You like, let me try to date outside my box. And that's another thing we go wrong. Dating outside your box, that does not work. I don't care what nobody say.
It didn't work for her.
It didn't work for me. If it worked for you, you settling. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel.
I always date outside my box.
That's how I feel.
That's not outside your box. Though.
That's how I feel. Whatever. He wasn't an ugly man. He's a nice looking man. Whatever. Okay. That's how he reeled me in. Like I said, he's just a love bomber, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when it becomes, oh, I do this, and you can't do this, but that's the tone you set for me.
Yeah.
And now you want me to bend over backwards for you. It doesn't, not bend over backwards for you, but you want me to adjust who I am for you when, just because you.
Well, that's a part of the exchange.
Huh?
That's a part of the exchange, right? So if I'm gonna set the tone, and that's the other part too. Like if I'm gonna set the tone and I'm gonna pay for everything, at this age that I am today, I'm probably gonna be like, hey, like if I'm paying, bruh, I better get some head when I want it, get the box when I want it. If I tell you I want my ass, hey, guess what? You gonna eat my ass too.
This man,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
wants
like
to
I'm just saying, like, bro, we at the age now to throw all the expectations out there on the table.
That's crazy.
Exactly. Don't bamboozle me.
Bamboozle.
Don't bamboozle me. Don't whatever. Like say exactly what you want. I had to tell somebody the other day. You want to do this? Okay, what you want? Like
what you gonna say again? Oh,
in your situation, in the story that you gave, how long were they talking?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what's good.
Maybe less than a year is what it sounded like, at least.
But that's a long period of time, bro. Like if she didn't offer anything, and
yeah, thank you.
After a little while, he's right.
She used them. She ain't like them from the get go.
At some point in time,
That's-
if you
it-
genuinely say you like somebody, show me that you like me.
At some point in
I
time, you
can't-
gonna reciprocate.
Yeah, you have to reciprocate at some point in time.
She used them. She did
giving
not
him
like
ass?
him.
Nah, that ain't all it.
Nah. I can get ass.
Some
from
of us,
anybody.
some of us are like that though, bro. Like
Yeah,
I don't
like
need
give me a
nothing but
little
ass.
ass, we
Yeah,
good.
that's
Yeah,
it.
I get it, but at some point,
Just something, bro.
at some
Like,
point when you
bitch, buy me a
dating
pair of Nike socks.
anything, at some point when you dating, the question shouldn't have to be, do you really like me, or show me that you really like me.
It
like,
should be just done
it
on
should-
your own.
Yeah, it should be like, hey, I thought about
lately, Eddie?
it. Like it literally should be. I thought about you today here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like at some point, you're gonna do something for me. You're gonna give a kind gesture at some point for me. Like, okay, I set the tone. Yeah, I'm this guy. I'm him. I showed you that I'm him. But damn, do you like me?
With her, that was her trick, and he just didn't know he was a trick.
Exactly.
That was her trick, and he didn't know
And
that
that
was
was
a
her
trick.
way out.
That was her
Hell
way
yeah,
out.
and that was her way out.
Quick,
Please.
too. One
I don't know how
time,
he ain't. I don't know how he ain't see that because
she backed up after once. Like you don't
That
even
was her way
tell.
out. That was
Yeah,
her way
yeah,
out.
she's ready to go.
yeah, and he probably was dating outside his league.
And this brings up the next point, right? Because a lot of women expect change from men that they constantly reward for they reward these men because and they don't live up to the standards that the woman puts out. You're rewarding men over and over, but you're setting standards and saying that you want these things, but you continue to let us do whatever the hell that we want to.
Yeah, because just because you're asking for gas in your car doesn't mean that, like, if I put tires on your shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing.
Nah,
Like,
bro.
you're asking for this, but I'm still doing this. You know what
Nah.
I'm saying? Like, car maintenance is car maintenance, you know? So, I don't know. Like, it goes back to the good man shit, right? Because if I'm doing everything in the book and there's just one other thing over here that I'm not doing, I mean, you're going to fault me because I'm not meeting the standard by missing one thing?
Nah, bro. You gotta continue to stand your ground. If you want who you want in the way that you want them, you gotta stand your ground. Simple for the fact that I don't care that he's 6'3". I don't care that he chocolate brown. Like, but you giving him leeway because of that. You giving him leeway because of those things. Like Tish said, she's ghosted a man who's doing all of these things. She stood her ground. For a while, she took it. She was like, you know what? This man doing a whole lot. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna accept it. But then after a while, she was like, you know what? He's making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, but that after a while is defined by you.
Yeah, that's
Right?
what I
So
mean.
it's like people can change during situations, but I mean, I don't know, bro. It's kind of hard because I don't think anybody has a perfect picture or can paint a perfect picture.
These women continually let these men give them half-ass work, and they continue to reward them with their presence.
Faith.
Yeah.
In that situation, are you saying like she's going over and beyond for this man, or is she just giving up her body to him?
That is like let's just say you see a woman and she's constantly telling you what her expectations is from a man, but she's always complaining that this man is not doing what she's saying that she wants, right?
Okay.
But she keeps taking this man back. You always got a story to us about this man, but you're not holding him to the standards.
Shit,
He's still
exactly.
with you.
'Cause
You
he's
still there.
still doing something right.
Exactly. This the problem.
Men are not gonna change until y'all stand y'all ground.
Exactly. And this the thing. You'll have a woman complain, oh, he not taking out the trash. I don't like that. And that's a deal breaker for me. That's why I'm saying it. He not taking out the trash. Yes, a big one. He not taking out the trash. And I don't like that. So you need to take out the trash. You need to take out the trash. You need to take out the trash. He take out the trash. So you let him back in.
Yep.
That's where you fucked up because he feel you gave him a hand clap for taking out the trash one time. Instead of standing your ground, making sure that he put this in his routine. He knows this is a deal breaker. He knows what you
Nah, what needs to
need
happen
to cut
is
off.
what needs to happen is
That sounds terrible.
in that situation.
Why does it sound terrible?
Hold on.
Yes,
What
go
needs
ahead,
to
go ahead.
what needs to happen is this is what standing your ground and holding to your standards. You dealing with a man, you start letting this man come over your house. You know that you want a man that sees the trash is full and you want the trash taken out. You don't even say nothing to him. You
Yes.
dealing with this man. This man is in your home. You want one of your standards.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Let me finish my
And you
thought.
pick up and
One
take
of
out the
your
trash.
standards on your big board says a man who I'm dealing with comes to my house and sees that my trash is full. He needs to take this trash out. And this man you're dealing with finally comes to your home. It's in your home. And he walks by that trash 5 times and never touches it, never mentions, hey, your trash full. Right then and there, you need to go, this nigga ain't for me.
For me, he's not mine. And people say I'm so petty when it comes to stuff
And I know why you looking like that. I get it, but
because-
women are saying that they want the man that they want, bro. And until they start doing things like that, this go for men too. Just cause that cootie good, bro. If you know that you don't want a woman,
But because
because me and Ken over here, like, this is the married end of the couch, right?
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah, but that don't
Bruh.
mean nothing.
yeah, but
Cause
so
it don't.
from coming from us, right? It's like,
Huh? It don't mean nothing.
Shout out to my wife. 2 months today.
Shout
Love you,
out.
baby.
so, and the reason it's funny is because I guess when I see it as, all right, everything it cannot be such absolute
Perfect.
to define your relationship, right?
100%.
So that's why I was joking, because like I compromise in my relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like there's things that I was so used to doing going into a relationship with my wife that I find out, oh, you got a problem with that. Fuck you mean? Like I can't take a drink upstairs? You know what I'm saying? Like they like shit like that. Like, bro, it's water.
But that's what I mean by women not standing
saying
on
it.
their standards.
But-
she let you go on.
No,
hold on.
no,
See,
because
you found out that far later that she don't like
listen,
drinks
bro.
upstairs.
No, listen.
I'm listening.
Since we've been together, we've always two stories, right? The fact that I didn't know that she had a problem with it, right, eventually comes out. Right? She says,
course.
"Hey, this is that," and the conversation was, "I get that. I understand where you're coming from, but I'm always gonna have a bottle of water with me upstairs. So let's compromise here."
There's
I
no
won't-
compromise
no,
because she
but-
doesn't like it. You telling her she's gonna
She
have
gonna
it,
have to-
so it's gonna
she
be
gonna
up
have
there.
to deal
There's no
with it.
compromise.
Yes,
You telling
there
her
is a
nicely.
compromise.
You're telling her nicely. Deal with it.
I'm not the one compromising though. She is.
That's what I'm saying.
So there's a compromise.
She waited that long
Her
for you to say
compromise.
compromise
Bro,
with
can- will
me.
you
I'm listening.
listen?
Go ahead.
God damn.
I'm listening.
This motherfucker saying the exact same thing that I'm trying to say. But anyway, but that's what I mean by you have to compromise in relationships, bro. Because it's like if the deal breaker was that I'm taking a bottle of water, which now is a Yeti, that was my compromise. But it's like something so small you could throw away so much, bro. And I say this time and time again. My wife is the best thing that's ever happened to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to throw that away for a bottle of water would be ridiculous.
Right. But you found that out a long time down the line. That's what you just said.
Yeah, you said when y'all was together, you said you didn't know it bothered her.
Coming into the relationship, I didn't know that it bothered her.
Okay.
Moving
So-
in together, let's say.
So this is what we're talking about. We're not talking about a relationship that's already here. We're talking about dating and trying to find your person. Okay? Standards, bro.
Yeah.
Women are they're
yes, but what standards are like you have to compromise during that stage, bro.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying that you don't have to. I'm saying that women, if you want the man who you want, you're gonna have to stand your ground. And the same with men in the dating stage. 100%.
Yeah.
I don't get it. So you're gonna continue to let somebody do something that
Bothers you.
that bothers you. You know it bothers you, but you're gonna continue dating them because this don't bother you. But you never gonna communicate to them that this bothers you now.
But
now it's
that's
a big fight.
wrench, bro.
To
That's
me-
a big wrench in the
yeah,
the
to me
situation.
that almost sounds like you looking for perfection.
No.
I think
It
you should
does.
I think you should take your key points of what you feel like is a deal breaker. If it's not too cliche, if it's not too biased, like he said, 6'3", and the nigga 6'2", and he's not
Oh, I'm
6'3".
not talking about that. Like the example you gave of the trash, right? When I was dating, if I went to a woman's house, I would literally just take the trash out as I was over there. I don't stay here. I don't sleep here. But it's
Exactly.
just because that's just me. My mama raised me right. So I'm just going to take the trash out. But I'm not going to take the trash out every time I come over here because I could have something going on. I could not, like, mentally, I could not, like, I could look past that trash.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Especially if you don't live there.
Okay.
Oh.
You said that you took it out multiple times, though. I'm talking about from the beginning. Like
I
this
don't know.
dude
I
just
don't know where our
bypassed
disconnect
everything.
is on this side and that side.
Like,
I'm saying your standards
Yeah.
when you're looking
Yeah.
for your person.
I get that.
Not when you're with your
Okay,
person.
but even-
for the long run, bro.
You're trying to
when
divide the
no,
whole thing.
No,
as
I'm not.
best
What
as
I'm,
you can,
no,
but
no, I'm not trying to divide anything.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Is what
What
I'm
I'm
trying
s-
to tell you.
What I'm saying is, in a nutshell, when a person shows you who they are,
Believe them.
And if you don't believe in that, get the fuck.
No.
That's
you don't
all I'm
necessarily
saying.
have to.
Hey, then deal
because
with
people,
it.
that's what I'm saying.
Then deal
that's
with
the
it.
you
part
can't
that I'm going
complain
Then deal
about
with
it.
it,
because
You can't
people
complain
change.
about it.
People are gonna, bro. If you don't want to necessarily deal with this, and you know that you cannot deal with it, communicate it immediately. Stand your ground immediately, or move on.
Yeah.
Just put it bury it in the bottom of your ass, and continue to do what you're doing with this person, and don't bring it up later down the line if you're not gonna stand your ground early
Yeah,
on.
I think what I'm really trying to get to with this is
Nothing in my ass.
what
Yeah, so
what you're saying is right, but at the same time, everybody is not going to be able to use that advice the same way.
I get
Right?
it.
That advice is not fit for everybody.
I get it.
Correct. And everybody does not deal with things in the same manner. Most people be like, well, all right. He doesn't do that, but that's okay.
Just 'cause
Somebody
that's-
that's strong, if that's my deal breaker, I don't want to deal with that.
But
Like
But
from the
there's
get-go.
so many like unforeseen variables with that too, though. Like,
Like what?
okay, for example, when me and Ashley got together on the first house we stayed in, it wasn't carpet in none of the rooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we have carpet in the bedroom. I walk in that room with these shoes on that carpet immediately. Well, take them goddamn shoes off. Well, shit, I'm used to. I keep shoes on.
Yeah, but I ain't saying she told you to take them off and you took them off, didn't you?
Yeah, I do.
Then you listen.
Well, when she
That was
tell
that
you, you took
first
'em off?
right then and there. And that's another thing. I'm wearing my shoes when she ain't there. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. It's unforeseen things. You just can't.
Oh man.
You know, this
Well,
person
do
can
it
check
while
all
I'm
your
not here.
boxes for the first 6 months, and then y'all go to another level. It's gonna be something else there.
Yeah,
That's just the duration of a relationship. That's just
100%. 100%.
Well, don't do it at the beginning.
This is the thing, bro. This is the thing, dog. Ain't nobody getting into a relationship and moving in one day. Some people have done that shit. That's stupid. I'm just saying, y'all are talking about longevity. Y'all are talking about being with people for the long ride. Y'all are talking about being with people for a long period of time. That's fine. What I'm saying is, I use trash as an example. That's just an example,
Yeah.
bro. That's not in the big box.
No, yeah.
There's
I
there's a
understand.
list of things that men and women have on their box that when they see this out of a person, they go, no, immediately. And some people say, I'm not about to deal with this again. I'm not dealing with it at all. And some people go, oh, let me see if he don't ever do that again. But I ain't like it. But let me see if they don't do it again. And they still, no, you setting yourself up for failure. Stand your ground, communicate it, and see if a change can happen or a compromise can happen then, or be prepared for whatever comes with it later down the line, like y'all talking about in these relationships, because eventually that's gonna come up again if
Exactly.
you don't stand your ground right then and there.
My thing, I don't like yelling. You yell at me within the first 2 or 3 weeks.
Ken don't like the same thing, so thank you. That's a
You yell at me
thank
within the
you.
first couple
right
of
there.
weeks.
That's a big
It's-
box
it's-
thing for both of
it's
y'all.
like, no.
So as soon as a motherfucker yell at you, you just gonna you gonna be like, oh nah. I see what you
What
is.
was this about
you
to
out
be?
of there, right?
Yeah.
You out of there, right?
Am I out of there?
I know you don't even got to answer. I know your answer because I know you. He out of there.
Yeah, but it's for different reasons though.
Exactly, because you've dealt with that before.
Not just that. It's just I have anger problems.
Exactly. So a motherfucker get to yelling and all of that, you
wanna
like,
fight.
No, I know where this gonna go. I'm gonna end up hitting you in the top
I'm
of your
gonna leave
head
this away.
like a Donkey Kong. So I'm
like
gonna go over here and leave you over there. We gone.
I don't like it.
Exactly.
But
No, I mean because but y'all also know like I've said
that's-
this before. I don't
that bigger
deal
than the
with
standard though.
I don't deal with life in
Yeah.
absolutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
more like a
So
pet peeve, ain't it?
Hell
nah,
no.
yelling and
You
arguing,
about to
ain't
whoop
no-
my
that's a
ass.
standard? I
Yes.
don't know. That's a
Because if
standard.
we dating 3 weeks, there's no, I shouldn't be able to make you that mad
I
within
was just
3
about to
weeks.
say, in 3 weeks, what could
Could
possibly
possibly-
happen?
we don't
that
know.
You yelling at the top of your lungs to me about. I don't even know
Exactly.
you like that much.
Exactly. So that means this is how you communicate. This is how you get your way by throwing
What?
a tantrum.
That's a
And that's
question.
not what I'm trying to deal with.
I don't know.
There is nothing
I'm
in
over
3
here
weeks.
like I can't think of.
Y'all just need to learn how to pick better people to
That's
begin
what I'm
with.
saying.
I ain't never been yelled
You're
at
not
in
gonna
3
know.
weeks.
He
what
ain't
I'm
yelled the
saying.
first day.
That's the whole point. Pick the right,
right
person.
person.
Yeah.
But you gotta go through people to get the right person.
Yeah, like
You
that's
do.
the unfortunate part.
That's
through
the
all of
unfortunate.
that.
You
You
gotta go through
do.
people to get
You
the right
gotta-
person. But don't sit there and stay with somebody 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
Knowing that he yell and get mad.
It's crazy. You the
Then he
insane
start
person.
swinging.
You the insane person at that point.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You can't complain about shit that you condoned.
We don't have that much time. We gonna end this.
We go.
Y'all saying-
I don't want anybody to. Hey, but same beats, right? Anyway, I don't want you to be uncomfortable. So let me ask the question first. Do you mind if we talk about BBLs?
Nah, y'all can talk about it.
Okay, so Ken had a question. What was the question you had that one time? And I thought about this coming here because I said, "Oh, Tish coming."
Okay.
How long ago was this, bro?
About last month.
Nigga, I don't remember what I did yesterday.
So,
What was it about?
you asked. I looked in the group chat and I forgot.
You know what you're talking about?
It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing harsh, bro. It was just why.
Why I got the BBL?
Yeah.
So y'all gonna sit there? You knew me before. I ain't need a fucking tummy tuck. That's what kills me. But I'm not saying that I needed a BBL.
So you personally was like, oh, I need this.
I lost 100 pounds. I still have extra skin on my arms. I needed my tummy tuck.
Okay.
The BBL, I was not supposed to get a BBL. Let me go ahead and clarify that. And I got the proof on my phone to show people, just because everybody be like, this is what you asked for. I told my doctor that I want to look as natural as possible. She told me I was not getting a BBL. I woke up to a BBL.
What?
Yes. And I was so mad and doped up. I got up and started walking immediately. I got a picture of me full of blood
Can I laugh at
on video. Huh?
that? Can I laugh at that?
Hell yeah, you can laugh at it but
What?
yes. So she said, how you feel? She said, you can walk? When she walked, she said, you can walk? I said, yes. That's how bad my adrenaline was running, because I woke up and just felt my hips. And I was just like, what the fuck? And then she said, you can walk with how you... I said, like you made my ass too big. And she was like offended.
You
because
feel like it's too big?
now, then I was complaining about it being... And y'all can ask, I don't know if y'all talked to Whitney, but I talked to Whitney when I was having surgery. But then it wasn't even big. I just knew it was going to grow as soon as I gained some weight.
BBLs grow?
Hell yeah, especially when you gain some weight. Like I was like 175. I'm 200 right now. It
Damn,
all
man.
goes straight to your ass first. It don't go to
Oh, it go where the fat came from?
where the fat transferred.
Damn.
Yes, it
So
goes
your stomach literally in your ass.
basically.
That's
Wherever your good fat, if it's probably my back fat back there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wherever
That's
your
crazy.
good fat goes to, it's that's where your fat goes.
So now that you have a BBL, how do you feel about BBLs?
I would get a reduction. I don't regret my BBL. However, I feel like I'm a butterface. And with that
You're
being
what?
butterface,
What that mean?
my ass get noticed before my face.
Oh, okay.
So like me being a face woman, everybody's seen my face. I'm like, oh, you're so beautiful. And I feel like my ass takes away from my face. Now they see that I got my body done. Now that they see, you know what I'm saying? So it's attention. And then so many things that happen to me with my BBL now. Somebody hopped in my car last year. Somebody tried to rape me at work last year. I was told, the guy that I was dating, he rubbed my back He never once mentioned my BBL at all. Never said you look good. Never said none of that. He rubbed my back, and he was like, "How you feel about your surgery?" I was like, I feel like my ass too big." He was like, "You know this puts you in a whole different bracket, right? You're gonna have to be extra careful when you go out of it. You know I go everywhere by myself. Like I'll pull up everywhere. So I ain't think nothing of it. Now it's like I don't even want to go. No, I went to go have surgery to Dominican Republic by myself. Now you can't pay me to hop on a plane by myself. Like it's like
So men see women who have BBLs, and what do they do? Like what is that?
No, men.
What do they think? What is that? What is that?
It's
say
either
to a
they're
man?
gonna think that money. First of all, I get that a lot. I've got that several times. They assume just because I got my body done that I have money. Like I have money. And then they think like you a different bracket of woman. They really think you a different bracket of woman, which can I guess go into the Instagram era or the whatever. So you do have more men willing to pay. If that's y'all motive to get some tricks to pay some of the bills, hey, whatever. Yeah, it does help. But you're getting sexualized a lot, and they can't control themselves now. Now you used to get black dudes hollering at you. Now you getting all type of Italian dudes, white dudes.
So they think y'all went and got a BBL to sell it.
Yeah, to sell it or you gonna fuck.
Wow.
That's crazy.
To sell it or you gonna fuck. Like I don't regret having surgery.
And you merely just got a BBL because you wanted to feel better about yourself.
No, I merely just got my body done because I needed a tummy tuck. Like I wanted to wear jeans, and I still don't know my size in jeans, so it didn't even work. I wanted to be able to wear jeans without having that extra budge that I used to have, like my extra tummy. I just wanted to look good. I like dressing up. I want to wear this. I want people to take me serious.
How you feel about other women who get it who wasn't in your position? Like you just wanted to feel better about the clothes that you had on. How you feel about women that get it
for male attention?
Yeah.
You can tell which woman want to get it for male attention. Like the women that want to get it for male attention, literally nothing is probably wrong with them. They just competing with the next bitch.
What they see on
social media, whatever. Like if
Do y'all
I already
have like a BBL community.
honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I had surgery, women left me no choice but to hang with other bitches that had surgery.
Wow.
Because women want to. Oh yeah, I almost got in a fight at a party because I was the last one that, since all the BBLs gone, from little skinny bitches. Well, damn, bitch. I ain't saying nothing about you being able to walk around with no bra. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all left us no choice but to lean on each other because that's the most depressing stage of our life. The post-op blues, we be damn near depressed, crying every day. And we don't say nothing about y'all. We never bring up y'all first, but y'all quick to, because of the BBL. We don't say nothing about natural bodies.
What about the young girls that do it, like before they even,
they start.
Age,
they not
like,
even developed yet. They just
like,
doing it.
That's
go
because
get, like, 20 or
the
21.
internet.
Yeah.
That's because the internet and everything is in their face. I suggest to them, wait till you have a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
Wait till you out here in this world and you live a little
and
bit.
you live a little bit, your titty sag a little bit, your whatever. Wait till you get 25 and then you realize that you are kind of like misshape or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? To fix your body. Because like I be joking, I can kind of see my kid shape. I be like, I gotta go here, put her surgery money up. I say shit like that. But I'm not saying, I never say that to them. You figure out what you want to do with your body. Like, don't you find your own confidence. And I was always, when people be like, oh, y'all had a low self-esteem. I ain't never had no low self-esteem. And that's a misconception. Just because you change something about yourself, meaning you have a low self-esteem about it. When you get braces, you don't like your teeth. That's a low self-esteem? No. You want to fix something. You want to go to the gym and work out because you didn't gain whatever. That don't make it no better than how I did it. I just did it a faster way. You know what I'm saying? And That's a huge misconception. Everybody ain't out for attention.
Well, y'all just be safe when y'all getting it. You know what I mean? 100%.
Just do your research too.
Do your research for the
And-
doctor that you're going to. All of that.
And don't think because you going, that's another misconception. I have so many people that went to Miami and went to Texas, somebody from Texas, calling me asking them for stuff because they sending y'all right home.
Yep.
When you go to Dominican Republic or when you go out of the country, you're going to be with a doctor 24/7. So that's just like what the people like, oh, everybody in Africa starving. Don't believe everything you hear over there because them people took good care and they send you home with a lot of information that most people don't even know that went in the States. So don't think necessarily it's better to do it in the States because that's not true either. Like it's a lot of
around
misconceptions.
it.
Yes.
Well, y'all,
Been episode 29.
hold on. I'll guess. This is the first guest that brought us a gift. Let's see what they are.
No, it's really nothing, but I just feel like it's a little one too.
We're gonna open our gift.
It's
right
nothing.
quick.
I was supposed to bring some wine, but I like being on time.
She was on time too, y'all.
I like
Here's the thing, it's just us.
R.I.P. the Nip.
I could have used it.
Hey, yeah. R.I.P. the Nip. Thank you.
Thank you.
This has
You're
been
welcome.
episode 29 of the
I can
Just
see
Us
the kids trying
pod.
to steal this.
We'll catch y'all next week, man. We out.